Oh my gosh. Oh, what a football match we've just witnessed. Liverpool actually come to win the game 3-2 at the end. What a football match. There's a lot of stories in the game, of course, with the kid 16 years old. What a wonderful moment we have witnessed here with the kid Rio absolutely smashing the winner against Newcastle. I'm going to say a couple of things about the game. And all I have to say is I respect Newcastle. I respect how they came back into the game 3-2. 2-2. I respect what they did. But Liverpool silenced them. Liverpool absolutely silenced them. They weren't the better team on the pitch, Liverpool. But the quality shows. The quality of Liverpool shows massively, massively, massively. There are a couple of things to talk about. But before we go on, this is Footy Judge Mo. This is my channel. If you're new here, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Of course, hit that notification bell. Hit that like button. Looks like thumbs up underneath the video. It helps the channel massively to go to the next viewer. So by liking the video, YouTube pushes it to the next viewer. Leave a comment below about your man of the match. Of course, you're going to say Rio. There are other, of course, people that would say Bruno Guimaraes. There are people that say Gravenberch had a magnificent game. But I'm going to start by saying congratulations to the kid. Congratulations to Rio. What a kid. What an absolutely brilliant talent. From the moment he came on, direct, amazing. And he took that goal brilliantly. He didn't shake. He didn't hesitate. He was on point. He knew exactly what he wanted to do before the ball even came his way. Shout out to Szoboszlai, who let it go for him. Of course, Szoboszlai had an absolute banger of a game from the first half. Absolutely. Shout out to him, Szoboszlai. And shout out, I'm going to say this. Shout out to Arne Slot for having the balls and the guts to sub in a 16 years old in the dying moment of a game with that magnitude and that heat, with these fans of Newcastle that were so loud that I can hear them from here, from where I'm watching. Of course, shout out to him. Shout out to Arne Slot for doing that. What a manager, to be honest, in terms of the sub. However, I'm going to say Eddie Howe, take a bow. What a like a coaching game from Eddie Howe. What a tactical masterclass by absolutely a magnificent Newcastle team that I'm going to say. However, there are things that need to be spoken about. And before we speak about anything, I just want to say something. Anthony Gordon, the moment got the better of him. The game, the emotions got the better of him, Anthony Gordon. That tackle was horrific. Could have broken Virgil van Dijk's leg. Could have absolutely destroyed his calves because that tackle was horrific. Could have done something to his Achilles. And you can see what Van Dijk was pointing at. And this is the picture. This is the picture. This is nasty work. It's absolutely nasty work from Anthony Gordon, and he accepted it. And shout out to Van Dijk, the captain Van Dijk, for absolutely calming him down. Van Dijk was not like nervous. Van Dijk didn't yell. Van Dijk didn't shout. And I'm going to give him a shout to this. However, and let's talk about the game now. Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about what happened in the game. Now, of course, this kid won the game. However, there are a lot of talking points about the game. Number one, Arne Slot in the first half. I like the work that Szoboszlai was doing on the right side, stepping inside the pitch. They calmed Newcastle down. Newcastle started the game on fire. And they were the better team in the beginning. But and I have it here. It's saved. It's saved in my bookmarks. And I wanted to show you the Gravenberch. Like this guy, Gravenberch. What an absolutely magnificent football player, Gravenberch. It was fantastic by him. Of course, Gravenberch. That goal he scored showed how wonderful this guy is. He was rested in the summer. And everyone was saying that he ended the season not great, but now he's rested. He was everywhere on that pitch. He was absolutely great. A lot of people are saying he got away with one in the first half, that he should have gotten a red card. I disagree. I watched it again and again and again, and I don't think it was a red card. I know that he lunged into the tackle, but Bruno Guimaraes literally jumped into his way. And Bruno Guimaraes, I know what he was doing. He was trying to protect the ball. He was trying to protect himself, and and Gravenberch jumped into the tackle. I don't think it was a red card. A yellow, yes, orange card. You can say that. I don't think it was a red, to be honest with you. And just moving away from that. Tactical by Arne Slot, calming the game down. But After you go up 2-0, you don't fall back like this. You control the tempo, you control the ball. And I'm going to say something that people won't like. One of the reasons Liverpool were playing bad is Mohamed Salah. He had a stinker and he should have been hooked. His stat padded at the end and he got an assist. And Liverpool fans, I want to talk to you about the way Liverpool play. Everything is going to the left. The field is tilted to the left. Kitike likes to go left. Wirtz like to go left. Gakpo is a left. Everyone goes left and it's away from Mohamed Salah, who was so isolated. But we saw at the end of the game, Mohamed Salah had a couple of good plays when things were going his way. So the ball needs to go to him. And Liverpool players were getting away from him. They were going to the left. And I'm going to admit something. Ekitike is him. Is absolutely him, Ekitike. I know I'm showing you the pictures of the game. This guy is something that is so special. And the reason why I'm saying that, it's very rare to get someone with that build, that height, he is tall, and have that much balance on him. Control the ball, hold up play, passing, intricate passing as well. Not only normal 5 yards, but intricate passing between the lines. He knows where to pass. He knows where to go. And I'm just in love with Ekitike, to be honest. There are two players today that I'm in love. Gravenberch and Ekitike today. I got to admit, Isak who? I know that Liverpool are targeting Isak, but Isak who? Ekitike, it's haram if this guy sits on the bench. I think it's a crime if this guy's sharing minutes with someone else. I know that Liverpool want to get Isak, and I know a lot of people are saying that Isak is better, but this guy's just getting better and better and better. Like, I watched him in the preseason. I watched him the first 2 games in the Premier League. He is amazing. He is magnificent. He is someone that I believe can be one of the best strikers in the league. He's very big, tall. I know that he's not bulky, but I'm sure that he's going to go to the gym and he's going to bulk up. And his play, his IQ, his football IQ is absolutely amazing for his age. He's so young to have that much awareness for what is going on around him. It's calm, composed, and he is amazing. But for Liverpool, I want to say Captain Fantastic Virgil van Dijk is ridiculously good. He is absolutely good. But there are negatives in this game, and you got to be honest when you talk about the game. Kirkez is shaky. Ilanga had a field day. Konate, I thought he was at fault, especially for the second goal, not going for the ball. Kirkez was at fault for the first goal, and Konate was shaky. He almost gave up that chance in the beginning of the second half or the first half. The first half when he gave the ball to Tonali. Don't know what is going on in his head. I want to ask you, should Liverpool now go and fork the money for Gay? Because Konate looks so shaky, so shaky, right? In the first 2 games. And maybe there's something in his head. Maybe the contract is in his head, and that is dangerous. Because you got away with it today. In another day, you might not get away with it. And it's apparent that Liverpool need depth and maybe need Konate to sit a little bit on the side, half Mark Gahey until you sort out the contract and you see what is going on with Konate. Maybe the transfer window ends and he's focused again on Liverpool, maybe. But I want to go to Newcastle a little bit, and I want to say something. This man, Bruno Guimaraes, a leader on the pitch. I know I don't like his attitude on the pitch. I don't like the way he goes around, kicks players and jump with the foot and stuff like this. But the leadership, the passion, the way he plays the game has improved massively since the days he arrived. And he's the rightful leader for that Newcastle team. And if you want to have a captain, you want to have Bruno Guimaraes. It's not only because he leads the team and all the stuff. It's because he gives everything on the pitch. It's because the guy puts his body on the line in every single play. He's never shy of a tackle. He's never shy of trying to go between players, trying to get things happen for his team. And I believe he loves Newcastle. He loves the team. He wants to be there. And that is something that cannot be said about Alexander Isak, of course. Eddie Howe, though. Eddie Howe, what a guy, Eddie Howe. He's absolutely great. He's fantastic. To be honest, he coached today a draw. He coached a draw with 10 men. Probably a team that deserved more than going home without a point, without anything out of this game. They have their head high. They hold their head high. They looked very good on the pitch, organized. They have great players, of course. I saw I thought that Livramento looked fantastic. I thought Dan Burn looked good. I know they were nervous. I know that people are saying war and all this stuff. But shout out to Eddie Howe and his tactics and how he managed the game in the second half. Comes to this 16 years old. I wanted to have a couple of words about Rio before we end the video. I am lost for words. And I don't think that Liverpool should bring a left winger. I think Liverpool should go in this season with having Rio as the backup for Gakpo. This guy is ready for first team games. This guy is super ready to play his role in this Liverpool team, in the defensive, the champions defending their title. Because he wasn't phased. He wasn't shaky. He was like, give me the ball. Let me work. And I love kids like this. I love kids that step onto the pitch and don't care about the age. He never cared about the age. He was just sure that, listen, I'm here to win my team the game. And he did win Liverpool the game. Shout out to Liverpool, to be honest, for winning the game 3 points. Respect to Newcastle, of course. This was a statement win by Liverpool, telling everyone that, yes, they can win the game without even being the best team on the pitch. And that goes in line with what I said before. The quality of the top teams is far from the bottom teams. Top teams can win even if they aren't the best on the pitch. Arsenal won against Man United without being the best on the pitch. They have tools. Liverpool won today without being the best team on the pitch. And that tells you a lot about the quality of the teams like Liverpool, like Arsenal this season. The quality is up there in comparison with the rest of the league. Hit that like button, guys, if you're here. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell to know when we go live, of course. And I will catch you later, of course. Check out me and Husam's MHF channel. If you haven't subscribed to MHF, go and subscribe to MHF. It's called MHF. It's myself and Husam together. I will see you guys there. And we're out of here, people.